There are still so many sick Synchro Machine Pokemon that we still haven't covered yet, like Zoroark, who runs at the speed of light. I think this might be one of the fastest mons in the entire game, whilst its Hisuian form does look a lot cooler, but unfortunately it doesn't run as fast. In fact, it kinda runs a lot slower than I expected. Don't get me wrong, it's still relatively fast, but nowhere near as fast as regular Zoroark. Still a neat and cool Pokemon with some beautiful texture. You guys also wanted me to check out Bastiodon, because apparently Bastiodon's running animation is quite funny.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
I did not expect Bastiodon to run and walk like that. Why does he look bare cute doing that? I've always loved Bastiodon as a Pokemon, highly underrated design. Defo is one of my favourites from Generation 4. You guys also mentioned that Paldean Tauros is very fun to use in the water, as it uses its tail as a propeller, if that's the right word. Anyways, Tauros also has the animation where his horns light up in the water every time you move, which is a very neat design. And there's also an animation where his tail spins when you press the X button. I thought that was pretty sick as well. And even though Tauros does swim and run, he's not that fast, especially since the one in the wild runs like Usain Bolt. If you guys have any other suggestions for Pokemon I should use, please let me know down in the comment section below, and I will feature your comment in my next video. And guys, stay till the end as some of these last animations will shock you. Back to the Pokemon. The next Pokemon you guys suggested was Arceus, and although you guys did say that Arceus is not the fastest, most exciting or the most fun to use, his running and walking animation is very neat, as he just looks majestic when he runs. But my favourite part is that you're able to switch between both him being in the air and the ground. Now we got Venusaur, a Pokemon that imitates a frog. I don't know what it is about Venusaur, but she just looks so sick. I've always preferred Venusaur than the other two as starters, and this idle animation made me love Venusaur even more. Also, Venusaur can twerk.
You know what to do with that big fat butt.
I gotta chill. Anyways, Skarmory is another Pokemon which you guys suggested I should use, but for the reason that Skarmory is the only bird in the entire game, from my knowledge that is, that can fold her wings when she lands. Obviously do correct me if I'm wrong, but I've only seen Skarmory do this so far, and Skarmory is actually very fast. It does run like a chicken, but so do most of the other birds. I really enjoyed using Skarmory. And similar to Skarmory, we also have another Pokemon which could both fly and run on the ground. And I've only now noticed that Metagross and his design was probably inspired by a spider. Like, he proper reminds me of a spider. Like, imagine Metagross but with more eyes. He will literally be a metal spider. He walks like one as well. But obviously my favourite part is that he does fly. And when he does, he folds his arms and legs inside of his body. I'm telling you, Metagross is based on a spider. Let me know in the comment section below who your favourite Pokemon is to use.